Welcome back, guys. Today on Budget Kitchen, we are going to be making a simple, no-knead bread that anyone can make. When I first married my husband, I was not very good at making bread, but this is the first recipe that I was actually able to make from scratch without having any difficulty. So when I say that this is something anyone can make, I really mean it. So let's go ahead and we'll jump right in. This recipe makes 1 loaf, but you could very easily double it to make 2. First, we're starting out with 1.5 cups of warm water. You don't have to worry about taking the temperature as long as it's not boiling hot. You're not going to burn your yeast. So just go ahead and feel it and make sure it's warm to touch. Then we're going to add about 1¼ teaspoons of yeast to that. We're going to either add a tablespoon of honey or a tablespoon of sugar just to help feed the yeast a little bit. And then we're going to set that aside for about 5 to 10 minutes to let the yeast kind of do its thing and bloom. While your yeast is working its magic, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start on the dry ingredients. We're going to start with 3 cups of flour. We're also going to do about 1/2 tablespoon of salt. After your yeast has been setting for about a good 5 to 10 minutes, you're going to take a tablespoon of butter and add that to your yeast. Then we're going to take our mixture of yeast, water, and honey, and we're going to go ahead and we are going to add that to our bowl like so. Then the fun part comes. All right, so this is a no-knead bread, so we're not really going to knead the bread, but we are going to have to bring it together. And the easiest way to do that is to get your hands kind of all greasy so the flour doesn't stick quite as much. It'll still stick a little, but the grease from the butter helps. And then you're just going to fold the ingredients together gently until they start to come together and they form this shaggy dough. In this particular recipe, the dough is a little bit more wet than other recipes because you don't have to knead it, so you don't have to add more flour. You just kind of want it to all come together. Here, as you can see, it's coming together nicely, and it really does not take that long to get it to come together. Maybe about 3 to 5 minutes of just mixing it with your hands. Once your dough has come together, you're going to go ahead and you're going to set that aside in a warm, dark place. And you're just going to put a towel over that to help keep the moisture and the warmth in. One of the secrets to getting a nice golden brown crust on your bread is to make sure that you are coating your bread pan with butter. This will get the edges that are touching the pan to be nice and brown. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to coat that nicely with butter. And then after our bread dough has sat for 1.5 hours, we're going to go ahead and we're going to punch it down to get all the gases out. And then because this is a no-knead bread, it's going to be a little sticky, and that's okay. You're just going to pull it from the bowl, and then you're going to shape it. And once you're done shaping it, you're just going to put it into the oven. You're going to put it in the oven at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 minutes. Once 30 minutes has passed, you're going to take it out and you're going to coat it with butter again. And this coating of butter is going to help brown it. So once you've coated it with butter, you're going to stick it back in the oven for about 5 to 10 minutes so it can cook and you get that nice, crispy, golden outside on top of your bread too. And there you have it, a super easy, delicious, no-knead bread that anyone can make. If you like this recipe and you want more like this, please go ahead and like and subscribe.